Okay, so as always, everyone on the left is bad, and I'm smart and big brain, and also just so incredibly handsome, and also well proportioned, and also just Jesus Christ. Hogwarts Legacy breaks Twitch record amid streamer boycott. Okay, so apparently right now there's a big controversy. Okay, so Hogwarts Legacy is a Harry Potter game, which is embarrassing in and of itself. But moreover, there's been this massive effort to boycott the game from left-leaning people, which seems to have had the exact opposite effect, going so far as to like bully streamers or whatever. Now, I think like Hassan wanted to stream Hogwarts Legacy and give the proceeds of a fundraiser to a trans charity, but people bullied him out of it or whatever. You guys are idiots. You're so stupid. I hate you guys. Guys, of course Hogwarts Legacy would do really well. You've spent every day of the past several months tweeting about it, telling everyone else to not buy it. Boycotts don't work, you idiot. They never have. The only time boycotts ever work on a systemic level is with highly individualized, localized, targeted boycotts, like, say, the bus boycotts back during the Civil Rights Movement. The idea of boycotting a gigantic, internationally released game, all that does is create a bunch of discourse and infighting between people who want to buy the game but feel bad about the J.K. Rowling thing, and hate the game but are still going to play it anyway for funsies, and don't want to buy the game at all. They're all going to fight with each other and create constant discourse. A person who bought the game and spent $60 that went directly to J.K. Rowling's trans people fund did less harm than people who were like, if you're streaming Hogwarts Legacy, then kill yourself. They did less harm. $60 is less harm than the free advertising you gave the game by turning this into a right-wing culture war issue. God. Keffels tweeted about this. Really embarrassing that people decided to bully Hasanabi into not streaming the Wizard game for charity when the material harm from playing the game is practically nil, and there is now no money being raised for trans people who desperately need it. And then I tweeted with my giant brain, the left's hyperfixation on boycotting this one specific bad product has drawn an enormous amount of attention to it. I don't think they understand that, quote, massive leftist streamer bullied out of playing Hogwarts Legacy, end quote, is great advertisement / right-wing culture war bait. And then I followed it up with, could have just let some people gun through it, make fun of it the whole time to a chat full of people insulting JKR, then donate $100K to a trans charity, but no. This completely ineffective boycott is so important. End tweet. Okay, it's because a lot of people, again, as always, treat all of this like left politics bullshit as purity testing and not as actual effective engagement. The result of this is now once again that lefties have given literal like millions of dollars of free advertisement and culture war like advertisement bait for no reason at all over a method of social organizing that is historically completely ineffective for no reason. Thank you. You're all so smart. It's all my own subreddit's been talking about too. It's such a big discourse. I've said this before. If you don't want to buy the game, fine. If you want to buy the game, fine. If you're going to buy the game and you're going to stream it publicly, you could do your due diligence and make fun of J.K. Rowling and say that she's a dumb bitch while playing it, okay? That seems fair. That seems reasonable. But like, oh my God. Stop with this, like what harm? What harm would be done by playing it, making fun of it, and then donating the proceeds? Let's find out who's responding to Keffels. What's the material gain from playing it? Missing the point. Can't he just play another game? See, they can't help themselves. Faced with the objective fact that their boycott failed and there's now a ton of free advertisement around the Harry Potter game based on their decision-making, they can't get it. They can't reconcile the idea that their behavior is the problem here. You should stream it? No! I'm not going to play it because I don't like Harry Potter. But if I did like Harry Potter, I would play it unashamedly because I don't care. I would make fun of it the entire time. He can always donate to trans people like me directly. I sure could use some help. Big brain take here. Never mind the extremely ineffective boycott attempts that led to a bunch of free advertising. If Hassan was really a good ally, he would donate to my PayPal or GoFundMe or whatever. Pretty confident he could raise funds for trans causes while playing other games with zero flack. Dude, how funny would it be if the Hogwarts Legacy got a bunch of viewers on Twitch and most of the people playing it were just making fun of J.K. Rowling and raising money for trans charities? Not to mention the controversy around the Hogwarts game would allow you to fundraise for far more than any other game you could play. I bet you Hassan could have broken 1 million on it. Easily. Easily. But they have no idea. Because none of this has to do with actual material harm. All of this has to do with, like, purity testing. It's weird. I have 2 questions. Isn't streaming the game a form of promotion and will convince tons of people in his audience to buy it? You moron. You simpleton. You troglodyte. You follow me? Unfollow me, doom metal enthusiast. You. No! Watching a streamer play a game does the opposite! It would mean a ton of lefties in his community would see him play it and make fun of it. He would make money for trans people off of, like, mocking the game. He's no longer raising money for trans people. Like, can he still do that while playing a different game? Well, the thing in Turkey and Syria happened. But if he was going to do the thing with Hogwarts Legacy, he probably would have done the donations for trans people as well. I'm sure there's no other game he could play to raise money. Oh no, what will the world do? See how all of them are failing to engage with the actual premise of the tweet? They don't really care? Yeah, they don't really care. Hold on, I saw one of these people reply to me, and it was so indicative. I am looking at my own tweets on stream. I will make a YouTube video of my own tweets. I don't care. Where was my thing? Where was the thing? I need to see it. You have lost horse privileges. Okay, but why are we making Hogwarts Legacy the hill to die anyway? All you had to do was not buy the wizard game. There's no discourse. No! You buffoon! You f***ing fool! You created the discourse with the insane boycott insistency. That was you! You did this! Where was the tweet? It was like, was it a quote tweet? It was a quote tweet. There was one quote tweet, and I need to find it because it's so indicative. I need to find it. It's essential to me that I find it. The one quote tweet. Find me the one quote tweet. Where is it? Where is it? All right. I'm focusing on this one tweet with 2 likes. One guy, 2 likes. To Vosh, almost everything seems an intellectual exercise in maximizing results from effort. Rarely does he ever get directly impacted by most things he speaks on, though. I'm a little surprised at this view, though, if the trans community managed to impact this game's sales or make it evident. This person's criticism of me, it seems, is that I care about the results of my actions. This one guy, I couldn't believe it when I saw this quote tweet. I couldn't believe it. This one guy. This is it. This is every tweet. We don't need any other tweets. This is the point right here. They don't care about maximizing positive results from your behavior. They don't care about any, like, consequence of the actions that you have. All they care about is, like, the innate moral puritanism behind the decision to consume or not consume a product in a world that is fucking ubiquitously filled with products that are made through unethical systems or like, that benefit people who do terrible shit. It's so frustrating, man. All trans people have done have hurt themselves. You've all hurt yourself here. You stupid... Well, I shouldn't say trans people, because in reality, a ton of this is non-trans people who are just being really annoying on behalf of trans people. Twitch.tv, categories, browse, top categories. High to low. Hogwarts Legacy, 2/3 of a million. And the highest viewership is... Yes... I don't know who this is. I don't know who any of these channels are. Am I old? A lot of them aren't even English. Why would anyone speak a language other than English? That doesn't make any sense. I know who this guy is. You don't know Fextra Life? I don't care about Fextra Life. The only reason they have any views is because they embed their stream on every single page of their wiki. Damn, this looks like budget Elden Ring. Well, I don't care. Vosh, you're being weird? What? Why do I feel like people in chat are, lagging behind the stream? We're not. They said 15 seconds after I said that. Yes, I saw the Sargon tweet. Both XQC and Asmongold have like 100k viewers playing the game. Okay, The game was going to get a lot of views no matter what. I think the viewership was heavily elevated by the controversy of people screeching about a boycott. I think it was heavily elevated by the fact that there was buzz around people being bullied for playing the game. And what's more, I think the narrative now is, haha, game succeeds despite failed trans boycott, rather than what it otherwise would have been, which would have been like, yeah, it's a big game. Obviously, it was going to get a lot of viewers. There was no way to avoid that. It was always going to get a lot of viewers. But this insistence on making its boycott some kind of like moral necessity on the left has had the opposite effect and has actually made the game more popular and certainly a lot more politically exploitable for the right, because now it's like it's not just the game succeeding, it's the trans community failing.